You're freshly washed.
I'm freshly washed. I think this is the first time you guys have seen me freshly washed. Because usually I have my wash on a Saturday, but I had it this morning.
Jesus Christ, that is a disturbing thought. Hello and welcome to Play Talk Repeat. I'm Oliver and I'm joined by Niall, Alex, and Lewis.
Hello.
It's time for our video game book club. Once a month, one of us chooses a game to play for the rest of us to play and review. And this month it was Devil May Cry, and it was chosen by me.
Why'd you choose it?
I was literally about to say that. Why'd you choose it?
None of your fucking business.
Oh.
He says as he desperately tries to find his notes. There we go. Right, so I chose it because I really enjoyed 4 and 5 when I played them a few years ago when 5 came out. And I've always wanted to go back and play the originals, but in my head I knew they'd be a bit rough. So I've just not been able to do it off my own back, so I thought I'd force 3 other people to do it at the same time, and then it's done. And also because the second season of the anime is coming out, and I really want to get into it. So there we go. So a little bit about the game first of all. It was released in August 2001, exclusive for the PlayStation 2. It was developed and published by Capcom, and it's been released on many other consoles since then in the form of like either on its own or in compilations. And it's classed as an action adventure hack and slash game.
That checks out.
That does check out. Shall we start with some opening statements? We'll start with Niall, please.
So, Devil May Cry was a huge surprise to me. I started it last out of us 4, and I was very worried about what I was hearing in the Discord chats, saying that I think you said, Oliver, that you might have made a mistake here, and I was worried that they would be sort of like on a similar level to what was that game that we played? That really old game that was also third person, and it had a woman who main character. It's like 20 questions, but a game
Eternal Darkness?
Eternal Darkness. Yeah, I thought it would like play like that, and which was like for me close to unplayable. But no, honestly, I thought it was like relatively smooth. And if it was smoother and didn't have the fixed cameras, though in some places I thought the fixed cameras were really good. It's just in boss fights in particular, I didn't really enjoy them. This genuinely would have been close to like a 9.5 out of 10 for me. I liked it that much, but I gave it an 8 out of 10.
An 8 out of 10?
Yeah, I really liked it.
Interesting. All right, so Alex, let's get an opposite opinion.
You'd be quite wrong, actually. I thought the game was actually all right. You can tell that it's dated, judging from like all the camera angles and stuff. The swimming controls are god awful.
Yeah.
The start of the game is very, very slow, and it made me just be like, oh god, this isn't going to be a good time. But after you get past like chapter 6, I want to say, the game was just like smooth sailing from there, because I feel like once you get the E3 gloves, that's when I thought I was having like a much better time with the combat and stuff. But it's like saying all that, you can tell that it's old, and I did enjoy my time with it. I've given it a 6 out of 10.
Interesting. It's going differently than I thought it would go. Lewis.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Devil May Cry. I was worried when the game started, mainly because I'd only played 4 and 5 prior to this. So despite it being an earlier game, I assumed it was going to play more like those, and it doesn't. It's definitely dated in the way it controls and the way it feels. But the longer I played the game, the more I had fun with it. Like, the more I found myself just genuinely enjoying my time. So I ended up giving it a 7 despite all of that. I thought it was just really, really fun. And despite all the annoyances, the game was so short that I was able to forgive a lot of those things and just sort of enjoy the game as a whole. So yeah, 7 I gave it.
Interesting. I don't know if we've had this before, where the person who actually chose the game is rated it the lowest.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So it's not much lower. I've given it a 5 out of 10, and I'll tell you why. So it's just aged like awfully. Like it looks amazing. I love the setting, all the characters, love the music. It's cool, and a young me would have really, really loved it. However, it just doesn't play all that well, in my opinion, and that is the name of the game at the end of the day. If it doesn't play well, it's not fun, and I didn't have an awful lot of fun with this game. So yeah, 5 out of 10.
Wow.
Wow.
There we go. I don't know.
Wait, we got a 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah. So that'll be a 6.8, right?
Something like that,
Divided by 4.
6.5.
6.5.
6.5.
There we go.
That's not bad at all. So yeah, my biggest issue with it, as has been mentioned so far, was the fixed camera. I can't be doing with a fixed camera in a game at all. Especially something where it's like fast-paced combat like this. The amount of times where you're in the middle of a fight and the camera angle would just change on you, and then all of a sudden you're pointing the opposite way. Does that not annoy anyone else to the degree of marking it down?
For me, it did in some places. Like, for example, the last nightmare boss was a nightmare for that, because you have to hit very specific points, and the boss takes up so much of the screen that you oftentimes just can't see yourself and where you are. And also,
boss, yeah.
for me, out of the controls, the biggest issue was the auto targeting for melee. Because again, with that boss, it's so close to the the sigils that you have to hit on the wall, but like you're trying to hit the wall and you're hitting the enemy, which doesn't do any damage. But like it just I really appreciated the fixed camera. Obviously, outside of combat, I thought it framed the environments really well.
Yeah.
But also, I think that for the majority of just like your standard mule enemies, I didn't have too much of an issue with the camera, because I wasn't really moving too much. I was like jumping and like moving slightly left and right, but I wasn't moving so much that it would like flip the camera around too often.
Tail's moving all over the place all the time. Just constantly jumping, trying to dodge. Because is there an actual dodge built in?
No.
No. It is just jump.
Yeah.
Right,
if you wanna if you want to attempt any sort of dodge, the only way to do that is to jump. There isn't any mechanic built into the game that allows you to bypass things. You just sort of have to move out of the way manually. It's one of those ones where you have to hit and really, focus on when you're hitting and when the enemy's attacking, and just sort of move way earlier than they do. But that's quickly rectified in the sequel. But yeah, the first one doesn't have anything.
Yeah, like just imagine that scene like an actual like fight. Like if the anime had that kind of shit where he was going in, jabbing, and then jumping 20 feet in the air, and then rinse and repeat over and over again. I don't know, man. I just think that there was a better. There was obviously technical restrictions, but I think there was a better way to do it for sure. Like you say, the sequel solved that stuff. They actually like giving you a dodge button.
Well, so the first game, I don't like giving stuff passes, but I do give the first game a lot of passes purely because it was the first of its kind. It was very early on in the hack and slash genre. I don't think there were that many games like that before Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry might have even been one of the first ones. I'm not 100% sure. But as well as that, the history behind this game, I just kind of understand why it got to where it got. I mentioned this in the chat to you guys so this game originally was Resident Evil 4.
Yes.
When they were making this game, it's Resident Evil 4, and then essentially the idea for it was interesting enough that they basically gave it to a certain division and said, "Go on, you can turn this into its own thing. We'll make Resident Evil 4 with someone else." So they got a different director and stuff for Resident Evil 4, and then let the guy who was making the original Resident Evil 4 just turn this into Devil May Cry. So a lot of the mechanics, such as the change in camera angles when you get to certain points, and just the mansion setting, is because it was meant to be Resident Evil, yeah. So in terms of it lacking certain mechanics and stuff, I kind of give it a pass because of that. Obviously, they did change a lot of stuff during the process, so they could have added a dodge, they could have added this, they could have added that. But again, just due to the fact that it was, I want to say, one of the earlier games in its genre, I think they did a pretty good job, all things considered. Maybe they didn't think some things through 100%.
Yeah.
But just mechanically, I think they did pretty good with what they had, and I think they made a fun little game because of it. I think some of the mechanics don't necessarily gel super well together, like especially after playing the other ones now as well. I think the puzzle aspect of the first game, although interesting, I don't think it works particularly well with that sort of game. I think that's the least interesting part of Devil May Cry 1. It's the having to go and find things and take it back to this pedestal, and then going in the pedestal, and then it opens a door, and then you go to a different door.
So many items that are just used once.
Yeah, and because of that, I think that can be a bit of a drag. I know some people probably do enjoy that aspect of it. But for me personally, that was probably the least interesting part.
Yeah.
And I think the game realizes that as well, because again, in all of its follow-ups, it becomes a lot more focused on the combat as opposed to the puzzles. But I still think that gives the first game a bit of charm as well.
Yeah.
I just like the whole package. It's built very well for what it is. It looks very nice. And you could tell they did have a vision. They very much did have a vision, and I think they did achieve that with what they had with the early PS2.
Yeah, well, the whole item thing really it calls back to Resident Evil 4 as well, because that's exactly what they would have done with that shit. But it is just funny how how bro picked up the Philosopher's Stone and then just put it down somewhere else. That is fucking wild. What was you gonna say right now?
Apparently, Onimusha Warlords was released just before DMC1, which is a hack and slash game.
Interesting.
Maybe
Right, okay.
question mark. But I really liked the slower exploration. Like there was a lot of times where I just went the wrong way, and I was just having fun, just having a look around. I really like the castle. And I found the item collecting all right. One thing which I really liked was sort of the level of complexity the riddles were, which was like very low complexity, but also still made me feel pretty clever when I solved stuff. I think I only ever had to use the guide like once or twice, just because I ended up going very, very far into the castle and clearly going in the wrong way. And I'm like, okay, I've missed something here, and I have no idea where to go to get back to where I was. But yeah, I think the vibes of the castle was what made me find like the the collecting stuff interesting for me. I think
Immaculate vibes. Yeah. So on the Wikipedia, it does say that it's cited as the beginning of the arcade hack and slash genre, at least.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So it pretty much was the first of a genre.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Because of that, I can forgive it. I don't like necessarily going back and saying this game gets a pass because it did this and this, but I don't know. But as I was playing the game, more of those things just started clicking for me, where I was like, I get it. Like it might not have been fully achieved the way they wanted it to be, but I get it.
Yeah.
And because of that, I was enjoying it, despite its shortcomings.
Yeah. So one thing that I'm gonna compare it to DMC2 as well. So the boss fights in this game. So there's only how many bosses is there? Like 4, maybe? 5.
Yeah.
But you fight each one multiple times in very, very similar ways.
Yeah.
Whereas DMC2 doesn't really do that. DMC2 just chucks a new boss at you constantly, which I think I prefer the latter over the former. I would prefer more variety in the bosses I'm fighting, especially considering some of the bosses in this game are just fucking ridiculous. Like Nightmare. Like I think Lewis, you said you had an issue with Nightmare as well. Niall had an issue with Nightmare. Nightmare was one of my easiest, but then like ones that Lewis found easy, like what's he called? Neil Angelo, something like that.
Nilo Angelo.
Yeah. He's him. I struggled against him every single time. I could not get his patterns down at all.
Oh, that would have been a nightmare when the nightmare swallowed you up and you had to fight him again.
So I just didn't get swallowed by the nightmare. I was just that. I was just
that good.
Yeah. So it happened once, and I've decided that's never happening again. So it
wasn't too bad when you got swallowed by it though, because it was literally just fight some skulls and then you just fight a big demon again.
Yeah,
and then it takes a lot of your health.
I didn't want to fight that. I didn't want to fight those good things again, because like I said, Nightmare was my easiest boss, so I'd much rather just fight Nightmare than fight one of the other ones that I hated.
It's valid.
I think it's valid.
Yeah. So, the ship part was quite annoying, fighting that the bird, because like it was just so awkward to hit him.
The Griffin fight on the
but when he had his like lightning friend as well, like I didn't understand how to hit him. I just kept on spamming until I did.
Oh, there's this the kite thing that picks you up into the air.
Yeah.
That entire thing was just so annoying. Like Alex said, if the setting wasn't on the ship, it probably would have been fine. But it's just this ship had things constantly in your eye line, blocking where this boss was. So it was just impossible to hit. So it was just hold, shoot, and hope you hit him. Because you wasn't gonna hit him with a sword attack at all. Unless he landed.
Story though, I liked it. I got the name of the game at the end. Devils May Cry. You know, in certain circumstances.
Devils never cry now.
But she cried a little bit, and she was at least a bit devil.
Yeah, no, Devils Never
Right.
Cry. Dante says that.
And then, I thought it was a missed opportunity to not change the name of his agency at the end, considering he was proven wrong. Because the name of his agency is like Devils Don't Cry, right?
Well, it starts out as Devil May Cry, and then he changes it, I
Yeah.
believe, to Devils Never Cry.
But that doesn't make any sense.
in
Like, it
Devil
should have been the other way around.
In Devil May Cry 3, which is a prequel, it's set when he's 18.
Yeah.
After the events of the third game, he decides to call his shop Devil May Cry,
Yeah.
and then like Oliver said, he changes it again for some reason. I don't know why, but he just changed it again.
Feels like the opposite. But yeah, on like story wise, I loved everything about it. Like, like in terms of like the normal stuff, motivations I thought were fine. But it was just the dialogue and the acting. Like, I couldn't get enough of it. Like, just how awful it was, and it was just incredible. Like, literally, it was like there was when he was like crying about his mum near the end. It just reminded me of that scene from Prison of Azkaban with Harry when he's trying to scream, but he's not a good actor.
It reminded me of the Martha scene in
Yeah, it did as well. Like, I saved you because you look like my mum. But you don't have her heart.
No, that entire last scene with Dante is like the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah.
The story was very basic, but like I said, it's some of the cheesiest lines in any game ever. Like, what was it he says at the end? You know the line I'm talking about. It should have been me to heal your. What was it?
The darkness of the light of some shit.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find it real quick.
I think for me, I just didn't really like care for the story that much because it just didn't grab me. But like some of the lines were just so stupid.
I've got it. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light. He shouts that.
Right, yeah, really loud. Oh, he's so good though. Like genuinely, I loved every second of the voice acting in that game. But it was also a weird, I guess, like realization to me of how good voice acting gets like progressively over the years from that game onwards.
Yeah,
like it's weird how bad voice acting was just in general in video games, and then it's like something happened, like a switch flipped, and then they just sort of decided, oh yeah, we can take this seriously and actually have good dialogue and have good voice acting. But that was still very much in the era of just sort of phone it in, just sort of walking.
Yeah, I assume it was when they started actually hiring voice actors, when it started to get better, rather than just getting one of the developers to say shit.
No, yeah, exactly. But I still loved it, despite that. I thought it was really funny. And it sort of added to the cheesiness of it, to be honest.
Yeah, it was. Is that kind of enjoyable cheesiness and jank that only Capcom can do? You know what I mean? Like, it's exactly the same Resident Evil. Some of the shit that comes out of people's mouth from Resident Evil is ridiculous, but it's funny and it's fine because you know that it's you just don't take it that seriously.
Yeah.
So back to the bosses then. What was everyone's favorite boss? I know you said you had issues with Nightmare, but what was your favorite boss? If you had one.
I wouldn't. Maybe the Scorpion, the one at the beginning. It was a Scorpion, right? The lava scorpion.
Yeah.
Just because that was the only boss I fought on normal and not easy, so I did get a sense of accomplishment for beating him. But yeah, the only other boss I had trouble with was the last Nightmare, and then I realized that because I was playing on easy auto, I hadn't used a single item in the entire game up until that point. So then I just spammed items and just won. So
did you have an issue with the final boss fight?
No, the final boss fight was fine because again I still had a bunch of invisibility, invincibility. So I just like stood there and just spammed grenade launchers at him until he died.
I was having a lot of trouble with that last one up until I realized I had a devil star, so I could just nail half of his health bar in one. What about you, Alex?
It's difficult because I think some of the boss fights, because they repeat the boss fights quite a lot. Angela was quite easy. I actually quite liked Nightmare. I like the concept of like going inside and like destroying him from the inside.
Yeah.
So I'd probably say Nightmare.
Nightmare, cool. Lewis?
Yeah.
My favorite boss.
He says surprised as if two people haven't already answered the question.
What?
Probably Nilo Angelo, just because I thought he was one of the more interesting designs, and obviously the reveal that it's actually Virgil is actually quite cool. I
It did
think
feel like a duel as well, like at some points, like because he'd like shield himself and you had to like wait out some of his attacks. Thought that was quite good.
No, I thought his fight was very funny. Just design wise, and because it also ended up being Virgil, and I just think it was the most interesting design. Because all the other bosses, I don't want to say they were all animals, but they were all because the sludge monster is not an animal, but they were just sort of all creatures of some sort. He was like an actual person, so I just found that to be more fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Does anyone have anything more to say about Devil May Cry? Are we anyone else, or not me and Lewis always started playing the sequels? Is anyone else going to?
Yeah, I bought them all. I'm excited.
Excited?
Like legit. Like that's the thing. Like it's just the idea. Like I know you said like you guys have been said some negative things about 2 as you've been playing it, but if it's Devil May Cry 1, but they fix the core issues of it, I can't see not having an incredible time with it.
They fit right. The issue is they fixed a bunch of core issues with it, but then they destroyed a bunch of other things with a hammer.
Yeah.
Like they fixed a ton of things and introduced things that are like staples to the series as we know it today. But they also looked at the first game and then just said, "Nah."
Is this for
Like
the second one or is this for all
no,
of
it's for
them?
the second one. The
Oh,
third
right,
one,
okay.
the third one is unbelievable. The third one is an absolute banger of a game. The second one, I explained this to Oliver. I may as well explain it on the podcast now. The second game was made alongside the first game. So when the first game was being developed, they started developing the second game without any knowledge of what people liked about the first game. So a lot of the stuff, such as Dante's personality being all edgy and silly, that gets completely scrapped from the game. The really tight mansion area, that's completely gone from the game. They've gone for a more, I guess, open worldy type of thing. And mechanically the game is just awful in terms of they didn't really think it through, and it's because when the game was being made, because they were making both the games at the same time, they essentially couldn't have the same developer on both of them. So when they started making the second game, there was 2 divisions of Capcom, one on home release video games, and one on arcade video games. And they gave Devil May Cry 2 to the arcade division. The arcade division didn't know how to make a good video game because they're used to making games that are like designed to eat money. Like they're designed to make as much money as possible and for those short 15-minute bursts. So when they were tasked with making a game that was like for home consoles and it was like 4 or 5 hours, they just completely shit the bed because they didn't know how to do it. So the development of that game was awful because 1, they couldn't make it, and 2, they didn't take note of what people liked about the first game because it hadn't come out yet. So in the last 6 months of the game's development, they had to beg the guy from Devil May Cry 1 to come in and try and fix it, despite him not having the time basically available to do so. So in the last 6 months of the development, he came in and tried his best to fix, or not even fix it, turn it into a playable state. But the playable state that it ended up with is truly the bare minimum of like video games. Like it's bad. It really isn't good. But they had to get something out. And despite all of that, the game did still sell really well at the time. But most people and reviewers at the time did say that this was like significantly worse than the first one. But a lot of people are grateful for the second one because, and Alex found this really funny, is the guy was so like distraught about the release of 2 that he didn't want his legacy to be the guy who made Devil May Cry 2. So he made Devil May Cry 3 as like a final hurrah because he just didn't want his legacy to be, oh yeah, he was the guy who made DMC 2. So he made DMC 3, and obviously that was one of the best hack and slash games just ever made. So he did pretty good.
Looking forward to playing 3. So from my perspective now, because I finished 2 now, it is. I think I gave it a 4 out of 10. It's fine. Like it is genuinely fine. It's just if the environments are a lot shitter. There's no cool castle to walk around, and you'll be shooting
They're all
a lot.
shit.
You'll be shooting a hell of a lot more than you'll be slashing.
Is it difficult? Will I find
No, it's
Oh,
the
well,
easiest
that's
game.
fine.
easy,
It's the
Then.
easiest game. It's the easiest game of all time.
That was my exact reaction because I asked Lewis
Yeah.
the exact same thing. Is it because it's difficult? And it's not. It's just
No.
Yeah.
boring.
Well, that's fine. Then. I can deal like 4 hours.
It's worth
5
playing
hours.
for sure. Definitely worth playing.
Yeah.
Right, cool. Right, anyone else got anything to say?
No.
Sick. Then we will move on to 20 questions. Lewis,
It's time for 20 questions!
what the fuck?
Right.
Time for 20 questions.
That scared the shit out of me.
I thought a video started playing on my PC or something.
That was terrifying. The whole thing.
Yeah, no, I liked it. That was good. That was a solid jingle. One of the best.
Yeah.
All right, Lewis, it is your turn. Have you chosen a game?
I have chosen a game.
Have chosen a game. Grand. Right. Nightly keeping track, or if someone's keeping track.
I can keep track.
Cool.
Can I get out the Wikipedia of said game?
You can.
No.
You are allowed to. Can I get up the Wikipedia of said game?
No, sorry.
I was gonna say go for it.
Not for you.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I do. I have the game.
Yeah, I just want to preface this by Lewis gave us some clues yesterday that may or may not be real. Like,
They're not real.
Yeah, it's
It does heavily point towards a Scooby-Doo game.
yeah, it's got a talking dog in it and also Saul Goodman for some reason. I don't know. Right. Who would like to start the question?
I'll go first. Right, this is a classic Guess Who question. Is the main character female?
No.
It could be any game then.
Alex, you can go next.
Okay. Did this game release 2020 onwards?
No.
Another old game.
Bit of an old game. Cool. Right, Lewis. This isn't an actual question, but are we going to get this? I need to know my chances.
It's a game that everyone's. Yeah, it's a game that everyone's heard of.
Okay, cool. Right, so it's before 2020. So the main character of this game, we'll stick with the main character. Would you say they are cool?
Cool.
Yeah, are they a cool
Give me your
character?
definition of cool.
So Dante's pretty cool. You know,
He is
what I mean?
pretty cool.
He's pretty cool. Like the I don't know. The guy you played as in Ghost Runner was pretty cool. Just cool, you know. Like, would a kid look at this character and think they were cool?
If we're basing it off that standard, then yeah, no.
Okay, not cool. Okay,
No, they're not raw.
no,
They've got no aura.
no. aura.
Undercooked, I would say.
Undercooked. Is it first person, this game?
It's not.
Is this game exclusive to one console?
I don't believe so, but let me just look at the wiki. No, it is not. No.
No.
Okay. There's definitely got to be combat in it because it's the lowest game. Do you shoot a gun in this game?
As far as I know, no.
Interesting. So it's a sword game.
This third person sword game.
Yeah. I mean, it might not have combat in it, but I'd be fucking surprised.
Yeah, it does need to hit people.
Mind you, we did pick Guitar Hero Man, so
I was gonna say Guitar Man.
Guitar Hero Man's got combat in it.
It's not sword though. Yeah.
That is true. It's guitar. That's for sure. Realistic art style. That they were aiming for realism, regardless how old it is.
He's gonna need a line there. Like, so Devil May Cry I would say was leading towards realism.
I'd agree.
I'll say no then.
Okay. Interesting.
Just stylized.
Yeah.
We've literally only had no's so far. Not a female main character, not 2020 onwards, not a cool main character, not first person, not exclusive, no, not shooting gun. Was that James from Love on the Spectrum? And it's not realistic.
No, it's because it's just I'm debating whether or not realistic is the right. Like, is it? because it isn't, but like it kind of is. Like I don't know, not really. No, realistic to me. I don't know, man. Realistic to me. No, I'll just say it is, and I'll just say it isn't.
Okay.
But we'll keep an asterisk next to that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is it in a series of games?
No.
Standalone.
This is question 9.
It's question 9. We need.
Really? You barely done
Flying
it.
through.
Well, no, we got a lot of no's, but really that means a yes to other things.
Yeah.
So
We need to nail down when it came out, I think.
Yeah.
I don't get why we do this. That would never help me.
So
Like, never.
yeah, I know.
Yes, it does.
It helps me.
Not me. Never helped me.
Yeah. So it's not in a franchise, right? So we know it came out. So it was before 2020. Was it after 2010?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So what generation?
my God,
What
of course,
generations
yes.
are we talking there?
That's
360, Xbox One.
late 360 and Xbox One.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Okay. So I'm thinking a late 360 type beat is what I'm thinking, because that's the thing. If we're not sure about realistic,
So if it's a late 360, then it might have been put on Xbox One as well.
Yeah, we got to remember that whatever this is, because of the generation, has to have been ported to PC.
Yeah.
Because we cannot emulate this.
Oh, he might be trying to get some extra value out of his recent Game Pass sub, so it could be a Game Pass game. Okay, so I mean, does oh no, never mind. That's in the series.
When did Quantum Break come out?
We talk about Quantum Break.
You shoot guns in Quantum Break. I'm almost certain you do.
I don't know.
I think Alex thinks Quantum Break is more of a masterpiece.
We do mention
I
it
don't
every
know.
single episode.
I'm just trying to get like in your head.
Yeah.
Sci-fi? Question mark?
No.
Not sci-fi.
Oh, this is difficult.
Good. No. It's a yeah. I can't think. I'm trying to think of what you'd have trouble with realism. Like he'd say yes to LA Noir straight away, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Like something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, but it wasn't first person. LA Noir was first person, isn't it?
I don't.
LA Noir's way too long though.
Sleepy Dogs? Is Sleepy Dogs? Sleepy Dogs is realistic.
And you shoot guns in it.
I'll explain the realistic thing by the end of when the game's revealed, but yeah.
Doesn't throw me as it's a standalone.
Oh, it could be like mad abstract, but also like sort of realistic. What? No.
What
Like,
do you mean?
Well, I don't know. Like that's the thing. I feel like it's something else other than it could be. It just looks bad for realism.
Let's not get stuck on the realism thing too much.
Let's not get stuck.
I think it's worth asking if it was on the 360 generation.
Yeah, because they're not nails for 3 years.
Yeah, but we don't actually know what genre the game is, you know.
Oh yeah, Lewis normally asks those questions.
We got a good idea though. Third person with weapons.
We don't know his weapon. We don't know if there's any combat. I made that assumption.
Right.
He wouldn't do a back to back hack and slash as well, would he? He might do.
Who
He's
knows?
a fiend like that.
It could.
Lewis,
it could be a fucking platform for all you know.
Is there any combat in this game?
I don't know.
So not obvious.
Interesting. It's not obviously a combat game. Okay.
Could ask if it's in. Oh, go on.
Lewis, this isn't an actual question. When you say third person, does that? What does that mean? Would that mean a 2D side scroller? Would you say that's third person?
Would I say a side scroller? It's third person.
Right, it's not a side scroller. That's all I needed, Lewis. Thank you.
All right.
Right, so it's a 3D
Third
game.
person is over the shoulder.
Yeah, well, not necessarily. See, not necessarily. But I needed to make sure. Right, so it's over the shoulder. We don't know whether there's combat in it. We wouldn't pick a walking simulator, would it? Walking simulator is a first person, anyway.
We'll pick a 3D platformer.
Is there any 3D platformers with talking dogs in them?
Oh, that's not what, I'm trying to think of a standalone 3D platformer.
I can think of a fox.
Hmm.
There's a fox.
What is that? Lucky.
Yeah, Lucky Tail or something.
That I feel like that came out kind of recently, though, didn't it?
That came out in like 2014, 2015.
Well,
When did
I mean, that is a possibility.
When did Snake Pass come out?
Whose question is it?
It is
Niall.
yours. No, it's
Mine,
yours because you
mine.
asked a question which wasn't a question.
Okay. Is the main character of this game a human?
Yes.
Fuck. Well, okay.
This is strange.
Back
No,
to the
not
drawing
talking
board.
Could it be a? I don't know. It won't be Heavy Rain because too many of us have played it. But it could be that type of beat. Could it be Beyond Two Souls? Oh, but no, that's female main character.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, Detroit has a female main character in it as well. There's 3 of them. You don't know whether there's combat in it. That's what's throwing me. I don't understand.
yeah. I hope it's not Life is Strange.
Oh,
But he did
female
just
main
recently.
character.
Yeah. Oh yes, very much so. But Life is Strange 2 is not. Life is Strange 2 is boys only.
Oh, is it? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Is it? I thought it had the same characters from the first game.
We have this conversation every time we talk about Life is Strange.
Life is Strange 2 is a completely different story. Life is Strange Before
Yeah.
the Storm is the same characters, and
Yeah.
Life is Strange.
Life is Strange Double Exposure, same characters.
Double
Life is
Exposure.
Strange, the most recent one.
Yeah,
Reunion, yeah, is also the same characters.
yeah.
Oh golly gosh, we could ask the iconic question.
Yeah,
But it wouldn't be iconic if it's a standalone game.
You never know.
You'd think.
Could have a cult following.
Could be.
Could
Is
be a
it an
cult
iconic?
icon.
Is it an iconic main character, Blue Dog?
Iconic? No, I don't
Yeah,
think
you
so.
shouldn't have asked that. Now we already knew that, idiot.
Yeah.
No. Well, now we know.
No, I know.
Definitely.
How many questions?
14.
You have I mean, I know you've asked 14, yeah, but I'm just have you guys got anything right now?
Nothing.
Literally nothing.
That's not my fault. Okay.
It's not yours answering the questions, brother. We're the idiots there.
Ask whatever you want. Rack your brain. Ask stupid questions.
I'm racking my brain.
Anything that will help you.
You know what? I'll ask your question for last time. Is this person? Has this person been in Smash?
No. It's very funny if they were, but no.
Now that's an extra bit of a clue there, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask the developer question. Is it a Japanese developer?
I don't believe so. I can check.
It's not.
That would be helpful if you could check, yeah.
Oh no, well I was gonna say where they were based, but I guess that's extra clues.
That is extra
But
clues.
They're not Japanese.
Okay. Interesting.
No
Badass.
combat. Not a singular combat.
I said I don't know.
But that probably also means that we assume not, I suppose, if we also know of the game, I'd imagine.
Yeah, probably. Unless you know more than me.
I might do.
We've all heard of it. Apparently.
You definitely all. I'd be very shocked if no one's heard of it. For all I know, people may have played it. I did check the How Long to Beats, and it wasn't on anyone's thing. So.
When did Knack come out?
Interesting.
Oh, Knack's not human.
Nat's got 2 as well.
Yeah.
Not 2. We haven't asked if it's a platformer.
Yeah, you can
No.
ask that. Go for it.
Is it a platformer?
I just want to see its genre. No, it's not listed as that. No.
What the fuck is it? I've never seen a
Just
third-person
do it.
puzzle game before.
Third-person puzzle. Interesting.
Third-person puzzle game would be Catherine.
Oh.
It's not. No.
Oh, it's
not.
female main.
Yeah,
It's male main character.
yeah, well, it doesn't matter because he said it was realistic. He didn't know whether it was realistic. He's not picking Catherine. He knows not to do that. That's not a game.
No, I would
That's
say
bad.
I wouldn't struggle with the realism thing. I would just say it's stylized.
Yeah.
Right. Did it come out after 2015?
Do you just keep going off the wiki page?
No, it's not that. It's because of
Because of re-release.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do original then. Originally released.
No, originally no.
So
Okay,
right.
so it is end of Xbox 360 life. It has
Yeah.
to be,
Yeah.
unless it's like a launch game for
Xbox One.
which there are very few
Is
of.
Reese
Yeah.
Son of
World of
Rome?
Tanks.
Was what?
Rise,
Reese.
Son of Rome, not Reese.
Oh, is it not Reese?
Silly goose.
Oh
Reese.
Classic Reese, Son of Rome. The famous son.
no. Reese sounds more like a name than Rice.
It's not a name.
When did the Talos Principle first come out?
There's
Well, that's
three of
first
them.
person. And there's 3 of them.
There's also 3 of them.
Fuck's
Well, there's going to be a
sake.
third one. The third one's coming out this year, I think.
Yeah, I've tried playing the first one. It's mad boring. Is it my question?
Yeah.
I got a fucking clue. I've not got a clue. That's all.
Right, let me try and unlock. I'll do a quick recap. Male main character, released between 2010 and 2015. It is not a platformer. It is not realistic. You do not shoot a gun. There's no combat. It's not exclusive. It is third person, not sci-fi. But main character is human, but not iconic. And there's only one in the series.
Lewis,
That's a lot. of
Lewis, would you
information.
consider a driving game to be third person?
If you're playing it in third person,
He's got you there.
He didn't answer it. See, what I really wanted him to do was either answer it slow or answer it fast.
which did most games offer a first person,
Yeah,
third person.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, so
Tell-
it won't be a driving game then because there's a choice, and he says it was a third person game.
I said it wasn't first person. I'm pretty sure is what I said.
He wouldn't make us play an inside type B, I don't think, because too many of us have played
Wait,
it.
yeah, whoa. Let's back up there. So we never actually established that it was third person game.
Yeah, it was just no to first person.
It could be a fucking puzzle game for all we know. It could be anything.
Could be.
Is it still my question?
Yeah.
Is the camera placed behind the main character?
No.
We've been going off the wrong assumption for about 10 questions.
So third person, no. So it's top down, right?
Not necessarily, man. It could be
Or
side
top
on.
down or side on. So it could be like a beat 'em up.
When did Braid come out?
A Braid's a platformer. I know it is
yeah.
also a puzzle game, but it's definitely a platformer.
Yeah. So it's V.
What's No, that definitely has combat.
I didn't realize Lewis wanted to play games which went third or first person. It's crazy.
I've got nothing now, honestly. Might need to start giving out
I'm
clues.
so lost.
Yeah, we've been operating under the wrong assumption for a while, and it's thrown us.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
How many questions we got left?
Right, so we got 19, 20, and we got 21 because we do actually do 21 questions. So the genre we could probably nail down. Okay, if it's top down, then and it's
You're
not.
looking RTS puzzle.
Yeah.
Uh,
I assume XCOM games are too long.
there's multiple.
And
Yeah,
there's definitely
multiple.
combat.
There's definitely combat.
Yeah. So that's the thing. We can say no to things really easily.
Yeah, but we
So
can't.
we just gotta find
say
the
yes to
path to
anything.
the yes. It'd be funny if they were in Smash. It would be funny.
It'll be funny.
That's what he said.
All right. Okay.
It'll be funny if they were in Smash. And there is quite a lot of goofy characters, which means that it's probably more of a meek character.
Yeah. I'd brilliant.
Yeah.
I've got nothing.
It's the fact that we've all heard of it as well.
Yeah. How many questions we got left?
3.
Right. We're not,
One each.
we don't-
Who's next? Is it me?
You.
It's me, isn't it? Right. Is it a puzzle game?
No, based on the genre, it might have puzzles in it, but the genre listed on Wikipedia is not puzzle.
Oh, yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah.
No. I feel like it's got a. Well, I don't know. So it's not puzzle. Could be a weird horror. Could be RTS, like you said. Though he wouldn't pick an RTS, surely. It's Ludog.
Are there any short RTSs?
RTSs have combat in them.
RTS
That's
have
also
combat in
true,
them.
yeah. Unless, RTS without combat.
And so it's not okay. So like, we're getting close here. So it could be a racing game. Could be
It's hit and run mini game.
maybe it could be a horror game with no combat. Probably not though. So we might actually have to start thinking of the unthinkable, which is picked a story-based game.
No, I'm silly.
What does that mean?
You're an action
not-
kind of
you're not
guy.
cultured enough.
You play. You know, you're a player.
Yeah. When it comes to games, you're the type of like guy that would only go to see a Mel Gibson movie. Like, that's the type of guy. you are
Don't
with
say that
games.
about him. Jesus Christ.
I actually can't watch Mel. He
can't watch
actually
him.
ruins them for
Yeah, I
me
can't-
because of
I
what
can't
he's
watch
done. Like I can't enjoy any of his movies because of it.
No. Right. I think I'm gonna have to pull ranking and start asking for clues.
I want
Wait,
you to go,
no.
I
No,
want you
no.
to go to 25. Just 'cause I'm having fun. To be honest.
Right, no, okay, go on, Alex, ask the question.
Oh god. Yeah. That's it.
Last week I was just asking the dumbest shit, man. Just ask anything.
Yeah.
Just
Right,
ask-
we don't know whether it's top down or side on.
Could I cosplay as the main character?
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah.
We're playing a Lego game.
Oh, no.
Now Alex could pull
combined
off a mean.
Lego game.
Alex could pull off a mean cosplay for this. Yeah.
Could I? I'm not asking. No, it's not a question.
If you got a wig,
Right, yeah. So the character's got
So
hair.
the
we
main
know
character
that.
has hair.
Yeah.
Interesting. No, go on, Oliver.
Right. Fuck it. Is it a driving game?
you don't drive. No, it's not a driving.
You do
game.
not drive.
It's not anything.
It's
Right,
not
okay,
anything,
so
that's
now,
all.
are we really going to 25? Or...
Yeah, do it. Go on, do it.
Can you just give us clues, please?
Was it released initially on XBLA?
Ooh, that's a tasty question. You know.
that is actually quite tasty. Yeah.
That is.
Can I just type this in and just see?
I don't know, give it a go. See
No, 'cause
what
I can't see it. 'cause I
Surely it
can't
should
see-
say on the
I
wiki.
can't-
Lewis, there is
I can't-
literally no restrictions on what you can do. It's not
That's true.
just-
No, I know. 'Cause you might be like, "Oh, you wasted my time." Blah, 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 blah. I don't know.
no.
It doesn't say anywhere that it is, but that honest, it wouldn't have shocked me if it was.
Okay, so
But
definitely
it- but it
type
isn't.
B, SBLA, no, but should have. Probably.
Do we know if it's a 2D side scroller?
I'll just ask the question whether it's 3D.
Wait.
Did you?
No, you should do.
Sorry, my brain just went then.
Yeah.
Is the game 3D?
Yes.
This is ridiculous.
I have no idea what's going on.
This
It's not,
game's not real.
not first person, not third person, and it's 3D. So top down, I mean, technically is.
I guess so. Or
I mean, you could do 2.5D, but that's not 3D.
Yeah, no.
2.5D.
2.5D is different from 3D, Lewis.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to challenge that. If you cannot move the camera, I would say it's not 3D.
What say you, Lewis?
What, the definition of 3D?
Yeah.
It's not first person.
But it's not third person as well. We've asked.
No, you haven't.
Oh, yeah, we asked
We
if
said
the
is
camera
it
was
camera
behind.
behind the player.
Yeah, and I said it isn't.
Well, so the camera's in front of the player.
That's another question. What do you mean?
What are you talking about? Where's the camera?
It's not behind them. It's not first person, so the camera's somewhere else.
Fixed camera.
You fix camera. But that fixed camera, but never.
Are you
never
coming at
behind
me
the
here?
character.
The question you asked, is it first person? No. Is it behind them? No. That was the answer. I haven't done anything.
No, I know,
I
but
answered you two
you're
questions.
going against what we expect you to say is the issue here.
Could it be?
It's not your fault.
Could be something like Guitar Hero.
It wouldn't be Guitar Hero.
No.
None of us have owned plastic guitars. The camera's somewhere else. It's got to be like fixed camera or it's got to be top down, right? It can't just be in
Yeah.
front of the character. What the
No,
fuck's
it
that
can't.
about?
Yeah.
And he said, and there is a main character. We have asked we've asked you is the main character a man.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. Like, yeah, fixed camera it can be 3D, but top down and side on, I wouldn't class them as 3D. I'd class them as 2.5D.
Right. I'm gonna reel you. I'm starting to get hungry. Can we please start asking for clues?
Right. Yeah, Lewis, give us the first clue.
Okay, the first clue is.
Wait 1 second. Do I have a jingle? Do I have a clue jingle? Yeah.
Give us a bloody clue, will you?
There you go.
Okay, the first clue is that there's two characters that are the main characters.
And it's you know, so it can't be Abe and Munchies, obviously, because they're not human. Oh,
Oh no.
Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons.
Oh, don't be.
Could it be that? Because that is 3D. There's not much, like, you can't really debate the fact that that is 3D.
No, it's 3D.
When did it come
Hello?
out?
Yeah, I can't see why it's not that.
When did it come out?
Oh, I thought that was
That
an
came
actual
out in like
question.
2013 or something.
Right.
No, it's definitely probably that. I just
Yeah.
thought Lewis, the internet had died.
No,
I thought
no.
it
He's
was
waiting for us to ask the question.
Oh, well then ask it. That's
Okay.
gotta be it.
Lewis, is it a Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons?
It is Brothers, A Tale of
Thank you.
Two Sons.
Cool. All right, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. That's good shit.
I've always wanted to play it
Yeah.
because everyone says the story is really depressing. And apparently it's just it's very short, which is what you want in a video game. You want it to be as short as possible.
That's not
It's like
true. I
two-
want it to be fun.
No,
That's
not you,
true.
Niall.
Yeah.
No, Niall. It's 2 hours long. And it's really short. Apparently the story's really good. It's really depressing. And yeah, it just looks like an interesting time. I always want to play it.
Good Steam.
You're
decks.
gonna play it co-op.
Do not play it co-op. If I can
Okay.
recommend that to anybody, apparently it ruins the game.
Really?
I swear it
Yeah.
used to be on Game Pass. It's not on Game Pass anymore.
I thought it was unique in the fact that don't you control both characters? with both
Exactly. Yeah. So
animals?
originally it was released that way, and then they added co-op in like the anniversary edition for some reason, and everyone says do not play it that way because that's stupid. Like the whole point of the game is controlling two characters at the same time.
Right. Okay. Why are you so against this game now? By the way.
I'm just trying to figure out how to bloody play this game. It's
Yeah,
not
I
on
don't.
Steam.
Yeah, no, it is on Steam. My thing is, so it's not on sale anywhere. I know the Steam sale's next month, and I checked its lowest price. It goes down to like a quid. It's a tenner now, but it's a quid.
It's
I
not
already
on
own it.
Steam. It's not on Steam.
Is it not on Game Pass?
It's on.
It's not on Game Pass.
It is on Steam.
We'll figure out
not on my
right.
Steam.
We'll figure out how we're gonna play it after the recording. But thank you for watching. We shall see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.